This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Audible, the leading provider of audio content on the internet. With Audible, you can enjoy books freely wherever you'd like and doing whatever you'd like. Download a free audiobook and a 30-day free trial by visiting audible.com/bangbang today. That's audible.com/BANG. Comedy Death Ray. Comedy Death Ray. Comedy Death Ray. Comedy Death Ray. That is right. It is Comedy Death Ray. This is Indie 103.1, noon PST, 3 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. CMT, or is that the country music television? I always get confused with those. Okay, what is it? It's Friday. We're in the middle of March. March Madness is about to start. What is that? Something to do with sports. We're comedians. We don't really know about that kind of stuff. I have a fantastic show today. Let me just kind of hype what's going to happen a little bit. I have Jason Walder, who is a comedy director and savant. And we also have some special guests, but let me introduce my co-host for today. He has been on the show previously, a couple of appearances, and he works down the hall here. Let me tell you what's going on. Indie 103.1 is a radio station. It's owned by Entravision, which owns a lot of different radio stations, including, I would say 99% of them, Spanish-language radio stations.
Sí.
Well, then let me just cut to the chase and introduce my guest. This is Chupacabra. How are you, sir?
Bien, gracias, Cataukerman. And welcome to 103.com El Gato.
Actually, not El Gato, but Indie 103.1. El Gato is your station, though, which is down...
Yo soy un gato!
Just hold that camera right up to the mic, by the way.
That was not me with the camera. Full disclosure.
Now, Chupacabra, you worked down the hall.
Sí.
You wandered into the studio one day a few months ago, and you, I believe you had a little too mas tequila, and you thought that this was your studio.
That's good Spanish, Cataukerman.
Thank you.
You speak Spanish as well as I speak English, but the opposite. That's right. I had a little bit of tequila, and I came in here thinking it was a bathroom because it is filled with the refuse of a bygone radio station. Okay, people are throwing things in here now.
So you wandered in, and you in the middle of my show,
Yes.
and I thought you were a fantastic talent. I don't quite understand how to.
That's up for interpretation. I grabbed the microphone, and I was very masculine, and you were scared by this.
I was a little frightened.
And so I stayed.
I don't know how to describe what it is you do on your program. Where
Pues I have phone calls, I play music, we do the traffic. All of it. All of it.
All of it.
What is it that you do here, hanging out with pasty, overweight white people?
Well, I don't do any of those things usually. I don't take phone calls. I don't do the traffic.
No.
I do play a little music. Which,
That's right.
By the way, I do want to say we're in week 2. I'm being held hostage by data recovery.
What is this? Is
My
that a bad guy in a Tom Cruise movie?
all of my music was on a hard drive that unfortunately I wasn't backing up for the last couple of months. So.
Well, that's just irresponsible, Scott Aukerman.
Now, you know a lot about data recovery.
Sure, yes, that's right. I know a lot about data recovery. We have all of the Entravision, all of those things are backed up on cassette tape.
Oh, really? Well,
Yes, we have every show.
now, do you have any players for that cassette tape?
Yes, we have a Walkman. We play it off a Walkman.
Walkman.
A Walkman. Sí. Más que eso, we have
Queso? What?
Más que eso.
Oh.
More than this.
More, yes.
Listen, Scott Aukerman, For me to be here and to be bringing in my audience, okay?
Okay.
You cannot mock the way I speak.
No one's mocking. I am very deferential and very respectful of the way you're speaking. I just need to be clear on what you're saying because it sounded like you were talking about more cheese, mas queso.
No, but that will be great. That was a rat eating cheese.
So, in any case, I brought a couple of CDs, whatever I have. I also was sent something today. It's on my desk. It's something called Broad Comedy. Maybe we'll play a song from it.
Okay,
and we'll talk about it.
That's a play on words.
Because it's a lot of women.
Right.
Yes. Not everyone is looking at the CD cover, which features 5 women in silhouette.
Yes, what I like to do is limit my comedy by putting it into a box.
So we may play a little bit of that, but back to what we were talking
Yes.
about. I play music, but I don't do the traffic. I don't take phone calls. Do you want to do any of those
Well,
things?
I will have a caller right now.
Oh, we have a caller.
Yes, yes, yes.
Engineer Stewart, you didn't tell me there was a caller.
Okay, there's a caller on line 3. Should we pick it up?
All right, let's pick it up. Let's see how you deal with a caller.
Oh, just say baby. Oh, it's a baby.
Wait a minute. The baby.
There's a baby on the phone. ¿Qué pasa, baby? ¿Qué pasa, baby? Yeah, my question is for Scott Ackerman.
Oh.
Did you receive my CD called Pro Comedy?
Do you have the body of a woman but the mouth of a baby? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you,
Oh,
baby.
baby, don't cry. It's okay, baby. I managed them. Oh, the baby
okay, I
manages
understand.
Pro Comedy.
Baby, how did you get into managing?
I saw them at the show, and I was very passionate about them.
Why are you still crying, by the way? Are you still insulted?
You said I had the lady of a body. A body of a lady of a baby. I don't know how to speak it properly. Oh, baby, it's okay. Baby. We had the DVD in front of us, as well as the CD. Yeah, we wanted the visual component. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
This manager, or this baby is a good manager.
Yes,
I don't know how to
very
speak.
good. Hey, baby, do you do cocaine? That's why he's in management.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know?
Anyone who does cocaine.
Yes. But, baby, do you have any other question? Is Scott coming?
Yes. I'm here, baby. I'm right here for you. What can I answer?
What inspired you to start the comedy theater?
Oh gosh, such an interesting question that I could go on for hours about.
Yay!
Oh, is it nap time? Do you want to be lulled to sleep? Is that why you're asking me? Okay.
Yo quiero jugo de manzana. Oh, he want apple juice.
Oh, okay. Can we get him some apple juice
Y gran cracker.
and a cracker?
Y gran cracker.
Baby's mom, if you're listening.
I don't want cracker. I want graham cracker.
Oh, graham cracker.
Yeah.
Okay, baby's mother, if you're listening, if you're at
Baby's
work.
mother. Oh, we got the baby's mother on line 3.
Oh, line 3.
Also
Engineer
on
Stu?
line 3.
Hola.
Oh, hello, baby's mother.
Hello. How are you, Scott?
You sound, you have a very sultry voice.
Did you make my baby cry?
I did not make your baby cry. Your
Are
baby
you lying to
yes,
me,
I am
Scott
lying.
Ackerman?
Yes. I
That's
can't
right.
lie to you.
I am from Bro Comedy.
Oh, really? So now I'm getting a little bit of the story here. Broad Comedy is managed by this baby, but
Sí.
the only reason that he was there at the show
Was because I was breastfeeding him.
on
That
stage.
sounds like a great show. Boing. That was my boner.
What is your name, lady, in Broad Comedy?
Gloria? Stefan.
Yes.
Not that one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Not that one.
Oh, okay. I'm very excited to play some of your music on the air.
Yes. That we are very excited to hear your music, Gloria Estefan.
Yes.
Could I ask a question? Do you have 2 different lines that you are calling from? No, I'm calling from the cell phone. Okay, baby.
That's a little dangerous, baby.
Today's show is sponsored by baby cell phones.
Baby cell phones for,
Yes.
for babies who
For
can't.
babies.
can't
Do
pick
you
up a
want
regular.
a cell phone, but you're a baby with stupid fingers that cannot press buttons effectively? Use a baby cell phone.
Is there any more to that commercial?
No, it's just a cell phone you can put in your mouth and not choke on it.
Well, because it's too big or
It's
too soft?
big. It's too soft. It's too big. It's too soft. The baby's cell phone is just right. That was like Goldilocks.
Are they still on the line?
Baby, you still there?
Uh-oh, I think I know what's going on.
Yes, he cannot talk right now, the baby.
Because he's sucking on your teeth. Keeping it classy. Chupacabra.
All right, let's hang up on them. What do you
Okay, goodbye, folks.
So that's a small taste of what you do on your show. I
Yes.
should start taking callers
You
here
should
on this
take
show.
callers.
No one ever calls in.
You should take callers.
No one knows the number, I think.
What is the number? 1-800 failed radio station.
All right, Chupa, that's a little taste of what you're going to bring to the show today.
Yes, I will be burning bridges all show long.
We have Jason Woliner here. We have another special guest here that I don't want to spoil, but let's go to I haven't given you any songs. Here, let's play something from this. Mr. Weird Al Yankovic was kind enough to send me a CD.
Oh, that's a surprise.
He heard about my plight, not having CDs. No, he sent this to me a couple of months ago, and let's see. Let's play track. Let's play track 10.
Always great to be prepared.
Track 10. This is Weird Al Yankovic. Yes, Lasagna.
That song was perfect.
A parody of La Bamba, I believe.
Yes.
I think, right?
Yes.
Which
I
is
think so.
No, that was one of his originals.
Oh, who is this? Who started talking?
Sorry.
This is I know who it is. This is Jason Woliner. How are you, buddy?
Hi, Scott.
Jason, let's explain
What,
you.
am I job liver?
Oh, hello, Chupacabra.
Thank you, Jason Woliner.
Let's explain you. Who are you? What are you?
I'm mostly a director.
Mostly a director. What else do you do?
I'm part of, or was part of, Human Giant.
Yes.
Which had a TV show for a few years.
Now, are you the official fourth member? Were you the fifth Beatle, or what?
I'm the official fourth member. It was a 4-person group, and people still ask why I was not in more. Not understanding.
But you were in it.
Never. No.
Oh, never.
I was not in it. I was in when we took a couple photos.
People may as well ask why you're not in more NYPD Blue.
Yes.
You're in the bare minimum. 0.
The first couple of photos we took, I was in it because we're like, oh, we're a 4-person group, and then and those are still on like Google image search.
Right.
And so some people find out about it and just think there must have been one of them who was a terrible actor who was not allowed to be in anything.
Which is in a lot of sketch groups have that one guy who just kind of comes up through the ranks with them, and then they kind of get pushed out at the last minute.
Enrique.
Yes.
In my sketch group, it was Enrique.
What was your
was
group
your-
called?
yeah.
It was called Mexico? Question mark? Okay.
Was there an upside down question mark at the beginning?
Yes, exactly. Because that's how we spell.
Was there an upside down exclamation point before the okay? And then,
Okay, sure.
So but how did you come up with that group, or how did you come up through that group? You directed their videos?
Yeah,
or?
Human Giant wasn't really much of a thing before that TV show. It was Aziz
It was
doing
a group built for the TV show.
basically. Aziz was doing stand up in New York, and Rob and Paul were doing improv and sketch and stuff at UCB in New York, and we all kind of knew each other, but hadn't. It wasn't like a sketch group like the Kids in the Hall or anything that kind of did live stuff.
Right.
But we all kind of knew each other, and we made this thing called Shutterbugs, which was about these child talent agents, and that
Which became part of Human Giant.
yes, and then
so you made a bunch of videos.
made a
before-
couple of videos.
Illusionators.
Yes, we made that.
You
and
made
then,
so basically you made a couple of videos and got a TV show.
basically, yeah.
All right, that's how it works.
That is exactly how it works.
So what advice do you give those of us who are banging our heads against the wall trying to make it in the entertainment industry? Make a couple of videos? Is
Make
that
like
what-
one video, and then have Lazy Sunday come out, and then have everyone in the entertainment industry want to find the next that, and then trick people into thinking you're an online sensation, and you'll have a TV show.
Also, connect yourself to a tiny Indian sensation.
Yes.
So you were part of Human Giant, and now you are directing Hollywood Things.
Directing things. Yeah, I've been. I directed a few episodes of Parks and Recreation, and I'm doing a show called Eagle Heart for Adult Swim.
Oh, that's
now.
right. That is Chris Elliott. Is that correct?
Chris Elliott. Yes.
And who else is in that?
We're not sure. It's kind of up in the air.
Let's
right
save
now.
this for the plug section.
Yes.
Plugs are coming up, by the way.
Oh, good.
Plugs are coming up at the end. Don't fast forward.
I said, I'm a big Jason Woliner fan.
Yes.
He's the one white author that I can really get on board with.
So, what questions do you have for
Well,
Chris?
he has also directed a lot of the Funny or Die HBO Presents.
Oh, yes, that's on right now.
Right. Oh, that I can plug that. That's on tonight.
No, don't plug it yet.
I'm not going to plug it.
Don't
but,
plug it yet.
But I'm going to plug it coming up.
Yeah. But we can talk about it, but we just can't.
But we can
plug
talk
it.
around it.
Yeah, no, we can talk about that. It's happening. We just can't say when it's
I'm
happening.
getting hair plugs.
Save that.
Save that for the.
Save that comedy go for later.
Save-
Cocorico.
Save that for the joke plug
Okay,
section.
okay.
So you're out there directing. You're.
And writing.
writing.
Aziz and I are writing some movies. And
Oh, that's right, because you've done the Randy stuff as well, right?
I did the first chunk of Randy stuff. The new one Aziz did on his own.
That's how it happens.
Well, we don't really talk anymore.
All of a sudden, someone figures out they don't need you.
That's right. Someone figures out Final Cut Pro. I was out of town. I was in.
You are in the first Randy video.
That's right.
That is, he is on
I
camera.
was in that. It's a rare cameo.
Wait, now you were out of town. You told me you had some story about being out of town.
Well, I just got
recently?
back. I went to Las Vegas for 2 weeks by myself.
Nevada.
Yes, that Las
Okay.
Vegas.
They have a saying about Las Vegas.
I
What's that?
care not to hear it.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas because it's so unbelievably sad.
Excuse you.
Yeah, I just went there for 2 weeks by myself to do some writing.
Now you wanted to, why would you go to Vegas to write? It seems like an odd choice.
People react like that. It seems like I was thinking that basically after a day in Vegas, there's really nothing to do there. I wasn't there to gamble or like sleep with prostitutes or engage in any of the Las Vegas like the things people go there for. And so it's really like the most boring place on earth. But
Also,
it
noisy
stays open.
place, though.
It's very
isn't it?
noisy. Yeah.
I mean, you just hear the constant slot machine noise.
There's slot machines, and then there's different music coming from each year, and there's the volcano that goes off, and there was a.
Wait, you were writing in the volcano?
I was in the volcano. There's the little illy coffee shop in the
Or
volcano.
were you in Benihana, where the onion volcano was going off? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, there's they have an onion volcano that's the size of an actual volcano. in
What?
Las Vegas. And I did writing inside of that.
So you're covered in magma, and you think this is not...
Surrounded by onions, covered in magma. This is the perfect place.
I'm getting hard.
So how did the writing go there?
It went well because I was just able to there was no one I knew there, and I was able to just kind of wake up and work. But the spot I don't write in coffee shops here because there's all these other
people judge
idiots
you when
with-
when they walk by and they go,
screenplays.
"There's an idiot."
There's some
Yeah,
asshole.
good luck with your
Yeah, good
screenplay,
luck.
jerk.
Yeah, and so
Little did they know that
Well,
he
I-
directed Clell Tickle.
I judge people. That's what I think. I'm
Yes.
sure and so I couldn't do that here, but I could do that there just because no one else is doing that there. No
Right.
one pays attention to you, and no one cares. And the coffee shop that I found that
So
I
you
liked,
wanted to be unique. You want people to notice you and go, "You're not just another asshole."
No, I wanted,
You're-
I wanted to be invisible. Yes, I wanted people to
You're
know
a
that,
screenwriter.
Yes, this guy must be here for a reason because
Right.
no one sits in a coffee shop in the Palazzo and works on a screenplay.
Palazzo.
Ah, that's a word. That's a good word. It means palace in Italian. Now, can I ask a question?
Yes, please, Chupacabra. But you do not need to ask. Please just jump in anytime you want.
Okay, so I can begin now.
Again, no need to ask.
All right. And so here we go with the question now. Jason, what's it like to feel now when you're in LA writing? You see, you must be hounded. People coming up to you all day long. Asking, are you the fourth member of Human Giant that could not act?
All right, I see where you're going with this. No, that's
This is
not
classic
because of-
Chupacabra sarcasm.
Do they have sarcasm in Spanish?
No.
you have to say it afterwards.
You
so
have to
I'm
say
saying.
it.
You
I
have
go,
to make sure.
I go, that's a nice shirt. I'm being sarcastic.
Because people in
No, there
Spanish
is no
language
irony
countries-
below the Mason-Dixon line.
There's not a lot of subtlety or nuance in the way you speak either, so I imagine it would be hard for people to catch that you're being sarcastic.
I don't understand your tone.
That was not sarcastic.
That was literal.
so anything else happen in Vegas?
No, No, I basically wound up finding a coffee shop I liked to write in that was not in the hotel I was staying in, so I would commute up the strip every morning and work and drive back, and really didn't speak to anyone in person for.
Did you have
about 2
internet
weeks.
in the coffee shop?
No. I found that useful.
Right?
Now,
Yeah.
when you told me this Vegas story was going to be really dynamite,
No,
what were you getting at?
He took a picture with the name card.
That's what I'm trying to
right.
figure out right now. Just as an interviewer, I'm trying to poke and prod a little bit.
When you spend 2 weeks without speaking to other human beings, it's hard really to get context of how that's going to come across when you return to society and
my goodness.
try to convey what you've been through.
All right, let's go to a song. Track 38. Track 38, and we're going to come back and we're going to have something.
We'll figure
You
it
know?
out. Sure.
This is Built to Spill from the Tim and Eric Awesome Record, Great Songs, Volume 1. This is... Whoa! Damn, that is loud. This is Indie 103. Suck it.
I threw my voice just then. How is my American version of an accent? It's good, right? Do you want me to throw my voices? Huh? That's good, right?
Good stuff. Good stuff. That is Built to Spill. This is Comedy Death Ray. We have a professional show happening currently. All right. What do we have? We have Jason Woliner. We have Chupacabra. Perhaps a special guest coming.
Nothing.
As soon as I give some sort of a high sign.
That's right. That's right, cowboy. That's me. That was me.
wasn't
That was
you.
pretty.
That was me. All right, cowboy.
Who's that character?
That's John Wayne.
I have noticed that anytime, like, say, an English person or someone from another country tries to do an quote American unquote
See?
accent, they do a southern, like, John Wayne type of thing.
That's right, cowboy.
And that's all they say.
Yes, agreeable. And calling someone a cowboy. That's what you all are.
Do you have cowboys in where? What?
Yes, they're
First of all,
called vaqueros.
What do they say?
They say, hola, yo soy un cowboy.
what country are you?
say, what's going on in here?
Wait a minute. What is happening here?
May I speak into this microphone?
Wait a minute. Someone explain to me what
Yes.
just happened.
Oh, hello.
Because
Hello. It's me, Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber.
I was just talking to two people, and
yes,
now a third.
I'm a
came in.
third person, don't you know?
What is this?
It's Scott, don't you recognize me?
Wait a minute. Who
Sir
is
Andrew
this?
Lloyd Webber.
Sir Andrew. Wait, from
Knight of the British Empire.
from the San Francisco bonus episode.
Yes, I was that San Francisco treat, wasn't I?
Yes. Hello, Sir Dame Sir.
Yes, just call me Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber. Scottrick, it's a pleasure to see you again. Thank you for allowing me to, as you say, bum rush your radio program.
Sir ALW, it is always a pleasure to see you. Do you prefer A&W or just ALW?
I prefer ALW. A&W, I think, puts an unhealthy association with the root beer in people's minds.
What could you possibly be doing here
Well,
at Indie 1031?
I'm recording my own radio program.
What?
Yes.
Competing?
Yes, upstairs at Indie 1034. And
Well, that's 3 floors above us.
That's right. That's right. And I just thought I'd take a break from talking to come down here and talk.
Well, thank you so much for dropping by.
It's
always
my
a pleasure
great
to see you.
pleasure. Thank you for having me, Scott.
Andrew Lloyd Webber,
Yes.
let's learn a little bit more about you.
Please.
Have you taken any trips to Las Vegas lately?
You know, I like to go there to write. I'll go to a coffee shop in Volcano and just get my thoughts together. I don't like writing in coffee shops here in Los Angeles.
all right.
I don't
sorry.
like people to, say, oh, there goes another Tony Award-winning composer arsehole.
How many Tonys have you won?
Oh, my God. How many are there?
Oh, I would imagine there's about, they give out 20 per year. So in the storied history of the Tonys.
I gauge it in terms of how many Tonys are left. And so I think I do it by a percentage. I think I've won 80% of them.
Oh, okay. 80%
Yes.
of the future episodes.
Of the
So you're a Tony...
Yeah, the future episodes of the Tonys. I'm also working on my episode guide of the Tony Awards. Doing recap. Oh, El Chupacabra!
Hello!
Hola, amigo!
I didn't realize. but
¿Cómo
you,
estás?
Oye, como va?
you guys must pass each other in the
Yes,
hall.
Indeed we do.
I am doing the translation for Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, upside down exclamation point. Gracias, right side up exclamation point.
El fantasma del ópera está aquí dentro de tu mente.
Oh, how's that going?
Exciting!
We cannot find distribution.
No.
How much have you written? Just that? Or?
Just that part.
Well, how much do you need, really?
That's enough sizzle.
Give them the sizzle that is as good as the promise of a steak.
Exactly.
Jason, anything to add?
No, I'm just
This is what he does. He just lets people be funny,
Observing.
and he presses play,
that's all it is.
and that's all it is. And boom, you get hired more than anybody else.
Now, I am a fan of this Jason Woliner.
Really?
And
What
his
have you-
work
what
on
have you seen?
Human Giant. Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes.
That's right.
You wait.
Perhaps
That's
you...
a different.
You're a fan of
Jason
Weekend
was
at
in
Bernie's?
Weekend
I'm-
at Bernie's.
Yes, I am a fan of Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, wait a
I-
minute. That's right, because you used to be a child actor.
Yes, I acted when I was a kid. Yes,
Ah,
And it
you-
was such a positive experience
it was.
that you continue to do it through your life.
Now, I saw Weekend at Bernie's when I was 19. And how old were you when you were in it?
I believe I was 7 years
Oh,
old.
my God.
Were we ever so young?
What did you play?
I was the bratty kid who came and buried Bernie's dead body in the sand, thinking that he was asleep. I know.
What happened?
You said a dirty word.
Which?
You said a dirty
Oh,
word.
I said.
I believe it
think
was
I
a
said it.
lewd gesture that you
You
made.
truly are a fan.
Well, I'm a bit of a super fan of Weekend at Bernie's.
Have you
What
ever
did-
considered turning that into a musical?
I've thought about it many times, of course, but it's almost insurmountable. Like, how would I capture all the comedy, all the pathos, all the drama of Weekend at Bernie's?
Have you ever taken a few aborted attempts at writing
Oh,
some
I
songs?
have.
Could we
Oh,
hear
I
one,
have.
one of the songs?
Oh well, I don't mind if I do. Here's one. It's entitled "I Think Bernie's Dead."
Now, who sings this, first of all? Is this Jonathan Silverman?
It's a duet. It's a rondelay between Jonathan Silverman's character and Andrew McCarthy's character.
Okay,
the,
great.
the two friends of the
Oh,
film.
the two friends. What
Yes.
were their names? As a super fan of Weekend at Bernie's.
Sure.
Larry
I
and
believe
Richard.
it was Larry and Richard.
no jumping in,
beat me
Jason.
to
I'm
it.
sorry.
Larry and Richard, of course, the two eternal companions in cinema history. Yeah, the song "I Think Bernie's Dead." It went a little something like this. Let me just warm up.
Oh, yes.
Beep, 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 beep,
Indy
beep.
1031. This is Comedy Death Ray. I think Bernie is dead on Indy 1031. Comedy Death Ray.
Larry, hey Larry, I'm tapping you on the shoulder. I think Bernie's dead. La la la, something something, and then it goes on from there.
Sizzle.
So you didn't get very far before you aborted.
No, here's the thing. I would start to write the song. Then I would return to the film, Weekend at Bernie's, for further inspiration, and I would realize I'll never be as good as this film is. Good.
That you, yeah.
It will never happen.
You are also knee deep in male ass.
Hold on.
I don't know a lot of your Mexican expressions, translated into English, of course.
That must
Sorry.
mean something
Sorry.
different.
Don't
little
quite.
bit.
No, as I have established, I'm married to a bikini model. So she's gorgeous, gorgeous hunk of woman.
We usually don't call women hunks.
Oh, I do. I do. She's handsome.
Now, Dame Sir ALW,
Andy, you could call me Andy.
Andy. Oh, thank you so much. Sir Andy or
Just Andy.
Just Andy,
Andy,
all right.
sir.
Andy, sir. The Oscars were last week. We did an
The
Oscar...
Academy Awards.
Yes, we did a preview of them last week.
Yes,
but,
I listened. It was fascinating.
Yes, but now they're over. Do you have any
Yes.
thoughts about the Oscars?
Well, you know, I do enjoy the music, of course, that's my category. I wasn't nominated this year. I had written several songs for Avatar that were turned down flat by Jim Cameron.
Can we hear one of the songs?
Oh, well, I don't know if here goes one. Blue people everywhere I look, I'm surrounded by blue people.
Now, what character is
And
that?
it goes on from there. Oh, I don't know, the fellow.
Really, anyone who isn't blue could have
Yeah.
sung that.
Signori Weaver.
I wrote
she's
these,
blue in it.
I wrote these songs without really watching the film.
Oh, I
it was
see.
just someone described Avatar to me, and I started writing down some songs.
Had it already come out by that point?
Oh yes, this after it had been theatrically released.
Oh,
Yes, it had been in theaters, I think, for a few months.
I know you had proposed a system whereby the prints that already existed,
Yes.
they would just add tape players to
Yes.
the theaters,
Yeah.
and they would just sort of press play
Yes.
at certain points in the film.
Yes, I said, how's about this? What if everyone in the theater, when they purchase the ticket, in addition to being given the 3-dimensional glasses,
They get a free iPod.
they all... Oh, that would have been a good idea. I suggested a Sony Walkman.
Oh yes, that's a good way to
guys
share
are-
and save
These are
your
more
I mean-
popular than I had realized.
Well,
audio
the-
information.
There must be tons of them lying about, so how expensive could it be to outfit every man, woman, and child entering the
That
theater
is
with
true.
a Sony Walkman?
Do you think that there is a working Sony Walkman for every person on this earth right now?
Oh, God, I hope so. God, I hope so.
God, I haven't thought about that. That would be fascinating.
I don't want to live in a world where there isn't.
Even Africans.
Even those Africans!
Wow.
All the way over there on the continent and country of Africa!
How long would they last if everyone just started using them?
Well, then you get into...
Obsolescence things are made to break.
Certainly not. Well, you know, I feel like the Sony Walkman was built to last, not like these dratted iPods with their built-in obsolescence. I feel
iPods
that
last, what, 3 years at best?
at best, if you're lucky, and then you have those the earbuds. They burn out like nobody's business. If you have an iTelephone, you're trying to make a call, and then all of a sudden the earbuds don't work anymore with the built-in microphone and the up and down and the pause.
Andrew Lloyd Webber, you sound like Bill Cosby.
I did a little bit. I sounded like Dr. Cosby.
Dr. Cosby dropped by at one point before.
The devil, you say.
I wish you two would meet.
Oh, if only.
Two people at the top of their mediums.
Would that be
That's a great
wonderful?
show.
Media. Two people at the top of the media.
Have you ever tried writing a musical based on the old Cosby Show or the new Cosby Show?
Well, I did try to provide lyrics to the Cosby Show theme.
Oh, right. How did the theme
Since
go?
since the music was already
Yes.
written, I felt it was not my place to rewrite what another
everyone knows
the
the-
writer had written.
Everyone knows the theme. How does that go again?
Bop, bop, ba, bop, bop, ba. And it goes on like that from there. And
Those were the lyrics that you'd written for it?
Yes.
Really? That seems
Yes, what do you think?
a little lazy. I don't know.
Lazy.
I mean, usually your lyrics are so...
That's rather judgmental.
I apologize. I shouldn't say
Apology accepted.
something. I'm so glad that
I
we're
thought that was
able
going
to...
to turn for a
I know. I'm so glad we're able to get over these things.
As am I, dear Scottrick. As am I.
Scottrick, yes.
Yes.
So, Oscars. Tell us about the Oscars. What do you have
Do you have Oscar picks?
for next year?
Yes, I do indeed. Avatars, the sequel to Avatar.
There's going to be 2 avatars in that
Yes,
movie.
there's more than one, don't
Yes,
you
it
know?
took 10 years to make the first one, 6 months to make the second one.
Now they've got it down to science.
Yes.
The technology is
Throw some
there.
blue people in there and just sugar to taste.
Indeed. Indeed. I expect great things from this Jason Statham actor. I think next year is his year. He will be nominated for the Academy Award in the new action film category.
The new category.
Yes, I think they're going
So you have
to keep
picks on new categories.
They're going
too.
to. Yes, this is what I'm telling you. I think they're going to keep expanding in order to name
You have
more
to.
things. Yes, in
When
order
you
to
have something
nominate more.
good-
Yeah, well, this is what I'm trying to say. But you seem intent on
No,
talking
okay,
over
let
me.
me
It's
tell you
very
something. Just one
frustrating.
second. Just shut the fuck up for 1 second.
How dare you!
Andrew Lloyd Webber,
I
you
am a
be
knight
quiet.
of the British
I'm
Empire.
going to de-knight you if you don't shut the fuck up. They're going to expand it, is what I'm trying to say. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry in advance.
Apology not accepted.
Wait a minute.
I was trying to say the same thing that you were saying.
Wait a minute. I'm really sorry.
Emphatic apology
That
accepted.
changes things.
Indeed it does. It's a game changer. It's like the address, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. It changes all the rules.
Yes.
If there's a murder there.
And if Wesley Snipes is around.
Who?
Never mind.
And if Clint Eastwood
Wesley
is the
Snipes.
janitor.
I don't know who that is. Wesley S. Snipes.
Always beto negro.
All right, we're going to get back to the Oscars and more stuff. We
don't have to.
Okay, good. We have Chupacabra. We have Dame Sir Andrew Lloyd W. We have Jason Woliner. I didn't give you a song. All right. Yes.
Should I vamp?
Yeah, vamp. What do you got?
Anyway,
Good.
how about this is in the news?
Let me ask you this, El Chupacabra.
Say.
You've spent some time south of the border, I would imagine. Have you gotten a chance to see the Spanish language adaptation of Cats?
Yes, yo soy Mr. Mistopheles. Yo soy un gato.
Now, was your radio station El Gato based on the Spanish language?
It was based on the Spanish radio, the Spanish version of the hip Broadway play Cats.
I just assumed.
I've never
Gatos.
heard Cats described as hip before.
Yes.
Oh, you said hit. I'm sorry.
I said hip, but it was also hip at the Wintergarten Theater.
They were sort of with it, weren't they?
Yes.
Those jellicle cats.
Yes.
All right, here comes Spinal Tap. This is Indie
Everyone
103.1.
shut up for the song.
Shut up and don't ask for any high signs during this song.
Silence!
Indie 103.1, this is Comedy Death Ray. Let's do it! Yeah, that is Bitch School, Indie 103.1. This is Comedy Death Ray. I'm here with my guest, Jason Woliner of Human Giants and Players, and Nick... Chupacabra. God damn it, I'm on autopilot.
Who was the other person you mentioned? Nick Kroll?
What do you think of Nick Kroll?
Oh, he's a real talent. Very versatile.
He's very funny. You know who I really like is that John Mulaney.
Oh, he's so good.
He's
very
good.
He is
funny.
so
He's funny.
talented.
He's very
Probably
funny.
the favorite.
Does the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Nick is more like the Jason Woliner of the two.
Yes.
Andrew Lloyd Webber also here.
Hello!
Andrew, what is going on with your social networking profile? What's happening?
Oh, do you know?
Where can I find you?
I love that Twitter.
What?
Yes. I don't have a profile on there. I'm a bit of a lurker on Twitter. But I love all of it. I love people's tweets. I love people's retweets. I love people's twit pics and twit vids. I love
What
Follow
else?
Friday.
How is your musical Twitter coming?
Do you know I'm stalled? A bit of a writer's block. I haven't gotten past the idea of setting tweets to music. I'm trying to write it in 140 character bursts. It's proving deuced difficult.
Do you write it in 140 notes as well? Or
Yes.
are you allowed more?
Wait, have we discussed this already?
No, we
That's
haven't.
exactly what I'm doing.
The devil, you say?
I'm trying to write it. It's one note per character. It gets very difficult. Here's the thing.
Yes, your characters are one note.
Exactly. You'd think that would be a help and not a hindrance.
Well, now I can imagine. Okay, some characters have. Not each one is its own syllable, is what I'm trying to say. Is that part of the... Okay, a comma has 2 syllables.
Yes.
But say a word like "and" has three
Hold
different
on.
characters.
I'm going
in
to
it.
stop you there. I don't write out the word comma.
No, that's what I'm saying. But say, okay, here's a word "and," which normally would use one note
Yes.
in a song.
But now it's
when
3
you
notes.
sing and. But now it's got to be 3 notes because it's 3 different characters.
It
But then
doesn't-
comma is 2, and you don't even say the comma.
Yeah,
But
do you
you're using
understand-
2 new notes.
Scott,
Does it average out? Is what I'm
You're
trying to
putting
say.
El Chupacabra to sleep.
Wait a minute.
That was not a sound effect. That was me making those noises.
Oh, he just put himself back to sleep.
I'm back awake.
Hello.
Cucurico. Sorry, go back to the fascinating conversation about commas.
I dare say that bordered on the rude.
It might be sarcasm, but he didn't say sarcasm after it. So
Sarcasm.
oh,
it's a
a little delayed.
It is no wonder you are known as the goat sucker. Only one who sucks goats would be so rude. Anyway, I'm getting hung up on hashtags. But enough about Twitter.
Really, enough about Twitter?
Yeah, I think that's about enough.
All right, then. Hey, I have an idea.
Yes.
Why don't we play broad comedy? We'll play a song and we'll talk about it while it plays.
Yes, I'd like to understand what this broad comedy is all about.
I have not heard it. I just literally, it was a package that I received in the mail, but being as I don't have a lot of CDs, why don't we...
This should be a lesson to anyone listening to this radio. Send Scott Aukerman stuff.
Yes.
We will play it.
Always send
Absolutely.
it. Take that chance.
Did you just decide to start doing comedy today? Why don't you record something and send it on to Scott?
But remember, if you send it, we're going to have to talk about it.
That's
We're going to have to deal with it, whatever it is.
Caveat emptor.
Let's do number one. This is written on a pair of panties that they also sent. This is I'm Saving My Hymen for Jesus, which seems to have two buzzwords in there, hymen and Jesus, which are there to get the attention of the listener, I would think. So,
Consider my attention gotten.
sounds like they're talking.
Hopes to have sexual intercourse with Jesus.
I think so.
I
I'm not
don't-
sure. As a musician, what would your opinion be?
Well, it's unclear. When she says the first time, I'm saving my hymen for Jesus, I thought that the next lyric would be something about them having sex with each other. But then she just sort of, it's a variation on a theme where she says, saving my hymen for God.
It seems like they're combining two things, religion and sex, which
Yes.
normally are mutually exclusive.
Oh, indeed, yes.
So it seems almost groundbreaking in that respect.
It's almost as if that
I
ground
wrote
is...
a song.
let's hear
have
it.
you?
Yes, it goes. I let the devil finger my butthole 2 weeks ago today.
2 weeks ago today.
Yes.
What happened then?
Timely.
How do you know?
What happened was his finger is so hot because he's the devil.
Sure.
It charred the inside of my rectum, and I am no longer able to produce feces.
But how? I guess what I'm getting at is how do you know the date so specifically? How do you know it's 2 weeks ago today? Like what also happened?
I think he'd remember.
No, but I'm sure he's.
I'm in a groundhog month. Life repeats itself for 1 month, over and over. So it's
Really?
always 2 weeks ago.
You're in like that happens to you sometimes. You
So
Yes.
the whole month happens over and over.
Yes.
get into Groundhog
This
Month?
is the 367th time that I have done this show with you three people.
How's it going today?
About the same.
That was broad comedy.
I'd say it was.
That's a little taste. If you're into what you just heard, let me see. They didn't really provide any kind of info about themselves.
What
They got-
information is needed?
Oh, wait,
Broadcomedy
here we
dot
go.
ME.
Broadcomedy.com. Broadcomedy.com.
The comedy and the panties speak for themselves.
Usually there's a cover letter or something that explains what it is, but there's not in this. But I did see broadcomedy.com. You can take it. And there's your plug, ladies. Enjoy it.
Congratulations to all involved.
Now, Dame Sir ALW, are you working on anything new?
Oh, yes. You know, I do love America and...
Mary Kay? Is that what you said?
no, America.
Oh,
the United States, dear boy.
Oh, sure.
And I come from a land where the medicine is socialized, where everyone, if let's say you stab yourself in the thigh with a screwdriver, you're allowed to go into the hospital and
would
they
someone do
stitch you
that?
up. Just to see what it feels like, or just to feel something.
Have you ever done something like
Sounds
that?
like you've done this.
Well, we're not here to talk about me. I'd like to talk about the United
No, we
States
are
of America.
talking about you. I mean,
Yes, and it's going well. So, but anyway, the same freedom from worry about stitching up the screwdriver hole doesn't exist here in America. It's very costly to sew up your screwdriver holes.
now, a lot of people, they drill holes in the back of their skull in order to get,
trepanning is called.
Yes,
to
in order
let
to-
out the evil spirits.
well, also to get oxygen in there, which is supposedly euphoric and makes you smarter.
Yes, but you could just use your nose holes. They're already there. Takes
true.
in plenty of
But why
oxygen.
don't we? We have nose holes. Why don't we have holes in the back of our head? I think that's what.
That is an issue to take up with the almighty creator, Scottrick.
No, he's too busy eating that one girl's pussy.
That is true. That is true. He's performing some dirty business on that young lady from the song.
So get back. I'm sorry to interrupt. Get back to what you're saying.
Apology accepted.
Oh, you are so gracious today.
Well,
So that's 3 acceptance, 1 not accepted so far.
yes,
For
thank you
Andrew
for
Lloyd Webber
keeping the
apologies.
tally.
Keeping score with Jason Woliner.
That's what Jason
hope,
does.
The next time you visit a Las Vegas coffee shop, you can write up the complete list and send it out to the mass email.
When you get back to your room because there is no internet connection at the coffee shop.
It's the fake sky painted on the ceiling that keeps out the Wi-Fi signal. Anyway, so I feel bad for the United States of America because you don't have universal health care. I was so moved by this ongoing struggle for healthcare reform. I'm writing a musical about it.
Oh, yes?
Yeah.
Musical?
Oh, see? Yes. Writing a musical about healthcare reform. Now, some might feel this is a very dry subject, and how could you make a dynamic musical about healthcare reform in the United States? But have you watched the news lately with all of these characters? I
have
dare
not.
say. Oh, well, you should.
Wait, the
because
news? When is it on?
when is the news on? I mean, I feel like I see it at all times of the day, but
I don't know. It's so
Inside Edition is on at 5:30 every day.
well,
Thank you, Chipper.
that's the entertainment news. Is that the one with Mario Lopez?
No, that's Access Hollywood.
Is Inside Edition the one with Patrick O'Brien?
No.
Is it the one with the 2 ladies who sometimes sit on the floor and talk about the entertainment?
I like
news?
how casual they are.
It puts me at ease at home. I loosen my ascot a little bit.
You're what now?
My ascot.
You do that yourself? Don't you have a boy for that?
Why are you telling me that? You loosen your ass.
I beg your pardon.
You just said I loosen my ass, Scott. Why are you telling me this?
I see your confusion.
Classic Ackerman.
I see your confusion. There, it's your deuced love of commas that got things so derailed. You insert commas everywhere. They don't belong.
That is me. That is my style.
The old comma lover, Scottrick Ackerman. Anyway, I'm writing a musical about musical.
Wait, don't lean back so far. You may fall asleep like Chupacabra was.
About healthcare.
Writing a musical about healthcare reform.
Oh, okay. Tell us about it.
Well, the villain of the piece is this devilish Max Baucus and his gang of 6. It already sounds like a musical that's been written. It
Yes.
hasn't.
Is that a real-
I'm working on it now.
That's real?
Can you sing a song for me?
Max Baucus and the gang of 6. Yes, you've not heard anything about this at all? I'm genuinely angry with you for not paying attention to this. It's your country, stupid. This is why it's such a mess.
We may not have universal healthcare, but we have Universal Studios.
No,
That is a great point,
Yeah,
Chupa.
you can write the movies.
that is, I'm coincidentally writing a musical about Universal Studios as well, about the theme park, the
Yes.
Jaws ride. We're on the Jaws ride.
Is-
Look out for that plastic
Jump,
shark
jump.
and the man in the boat. It's all one uniform piece. The man is connected to the boat.
Is there a section about the fire that overtook and burned down the King Kong ride?
Yes, indeed,
Oh,
there
good.
is.
That would be dramatic.
That's the ballad of the piece.
Is that in Act 5?
I wrote this song for that.
Oh, may
If
I
I can?
hear it? And then I'll do my song for
I
it.
did it. I'm the one who burnt down the ride.
Wait a minute.
Is
Because
that a
monkeys
confession?
scare me.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I think we
think
just
he
had a
just confessed.
confession.
That was a musical confession.
Sarcasm.
Oh, okay. Sarcasm. Yeah, he
I
said
don't
it.
know. I don't know if that. I think that was a cover.
I don't know if you'll be able to plead sarcasm when you're before the magistrate.
Although I don't think that sung confessions are admissible in court.
Good catch. That was a close one, my old amigo El Chupacabra. Cucuricu, Cucuricu, indeed.
So let's hear a little bit of this musical about healthcare with the Max, whoever it is.
Max Baucus.
Ooh, sounds
the
evil.
villainous Max Baucus. I'm hoping he'll be played by my old phantom, Michael Crawford.
Oh, he's so good.
If he's done with his parlor tricks. Doing a show in Las Vegas, your old haunt, Jason.
That show FX, right?
Yes.
Ugh.
Exactly.
I thought it was based on the network, and I was very disappointed.
Well, it predates the network by a couple
I
hundred
thought it
years.
was
Well, my-
based on that movie FX.
With the
I
poor
thought
man's
so,
Michael
too.
Caine. Yes, Brian Brown.
Yes.
That's right, with
Talking to the microphone.
Brian Brown and Brian Dennehy.
Yes.
where one
You
of
know
them
a
is
lot about weird 80s and 90s movies.
Oh, that I consider that my decade. That's when I had my greatest successes. It's after the 70s with Superstar, in parentheses, Jesus Christ Superstar. Usually there's applause. And then,
sorry.
no, that's all right. That's all right. I think Tim Rice gets a lot of the credit for that one, although we
doesn't he?
all know that he stinks. Then,
Aida!
do you need some help?
Aida!
No, Ayuda would be
Oh,
help,
I'm
but-
sorry. My Spanish is a bit rusty, I'm afraid. Anyway, I've lost interest in the healthcare reform.
All right.
I feel like we've gotten so far
All
away
right, you're
from
right.
it.
Let's move on.
I was excited about the Universal Studios musical.
I know. That's a better idea, I think.
King Kong.
Let's play,
I smell a smoldering plastic gorilla.
Let's do something. Let's play a game, all right?
You're very petulant today, Scott. You seem very upset.
No, I'm just trying to interject forcefully so that we know that it's time to wrap up the previous bit.
I feel like you're a stern headmaster who's lecturing us, and
Really?
you're going to make us bend over the desk and give us 6 of the best.
Have you ever listened to the Headmaster Ritual by the Smiths? Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Now, who are these Smiths? I feel like I hear a lot about them.
Morrissey!
Yes, see, now we're talking Chupacabra's language.
Now, I assumed that perhaps it's because I'm a bit posh. I assumed there were sort of these lower class people who made horseshoes.
No,
Am I wrong about that?
In fact, I imagine you would relate to the headmaster in that song.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, why is that? Tell me about this fellow.
Well, you're more of an upper class person.
Indeed.
It's a song about a really lovely man who decides to punish some of his students because they're being horrible.
With good reason, it sounds.
And so he punishes them, and they're very petulant about it, and they whine a bit. But then
As they do.
Then they learn their lesson, and they go on to successful careers.
This song has a happy ending.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for telling me the story of this song.
You'll have to look it up at one day. I would love
I
to.
probably won't.
I would love to hear you sing it, though.
Oh, perhaps
only.
next time.
Next
If
time.
you ever have me back on your radio program from the internet.
Of course, I would love to have you. All right, let's play a game. It's time to play Would You Rather?
Oh, those were both great noises.
That echo got cut off, really.
Room got a lot smaller.
Jabba-da-bum. All right, here we go.
Would
We have
you
a
rather?
little
Would
bit of
you
time left in the show,
rather?
just a little
Would
bit of
you
time.
Rather.
We all know how we play this. I don't need to go into it, but I asked for a last-minute call for Would You Rather today. Got a lot of really good ones, so let's do it. Here we go. Octagon asks, would you rather fight the ghost of Abe Lincoln or eat your cell phone and gain its powers? Would you rather fight the ghost of Abe Lincoln or eat your cell phone and gain its powers? All right, I'm opening the floor to questions.
Okay.
Here we go. Chupacabra in early.
Can if we kill Abraham Lincoln,
Yes.
do we get his powers?
Interesting. So you're saying that in this scenario you want to kill Abraham Lincoln,
And eat him?
turning him into the aforementioned ghost,
Sí.
which would get... Oh, so, okay,
And then
yes.
we would gain his powers for
Yes. Here's how it works.
unifying the country through
As you know,
splitting it apart.
when you kill someone and eat them,
Yes.
you gain the powers of whoever
Of
you
course,
eat.
I'm the goat sucker. I have the power of many goats.
You can't
That
just...
means I can eat garbage.
I hope you use such power wisely. I believe it was Spider-Man who told us with great goat power comes great goat responsibility.
Goat stability.
Goat stability indeed.
So yes, you have to track down Abraham Lincoln. Of course, there's a time machine involved. You must track down Abraham Lincoln before John Wilkes Booth gets to him.
Okay.
Sic semper tyrannis.
That was the catchphrase.
Yeah, that was his catchphrase. He would always say it. It was a lot like Dana Carvey with "Not Gonna Do It."
Or party on, Wayne. Another one.
I've
You
never
have
heard that one.
you have such a clear sense of comedy history.
And that must be why you were in
I
Human
know.
Giant.
What was your catchphrase in Human Giant? That was great, Aziz.
Cut. Keep doing what you're doing, Aziz. All right, so you kill Abe Lincoln before John Wilkes Booth is able to. You eat his body. You
Yes.
gain his powers and his hat. You
Yes.
steal his hat.
Yes, and his crazy lesbian wife.
Yes, you steal her as well. And you keep her chained in your basement.
Exactly.
And then you're able to fight him on his own terms. It's a very equal match. Okay, so in that scenario, yes, you are able to do that.
I have a question.
Oh, yes, Andrew
More
Lloyd
of a
W.
query.
Okay.
This fight with your American president, Abraham Lincoln,
Yes, sir.
is it physical or verbal?
Ah!
Is it more of an argument, perhaps?
That is the bitter irony, is that you gain his powers, but you don't need him, because what you really need is the mental acuity to take him on in a verbal jousting.
I bet Senator Douglas would have liked that.
Of the Lincoln-Douglas debate?
Exactly.
And that is the other part of the question, is you are only able to recreate the Lincoln-Douglas debates. So you have to memorize Douglas's debate and then parrot it back to you.
I memorized it.
You cannot embroider. You have to. You have to.
Your
do
argument, you
the
mean,
debate.
not-
Yeah, it must be word for word.
You don't mean literally embroider,
Like on a hat?
like Martha Washington
No,
did.
that is my question. Do you have to? Are you allowed to embroider a hat?
In the debate?
Yes.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is required. I don't
May
know.
I embroider
Yes.
the entire debate onto a gigantic trucker hat, like some sort of some sort of 19th century Judah Friedlander?
Of course. I don't know
You
how
know he
you're...
makes his own hats.
Yes, I don't know how you're hitting on this, but of course, yes, you are required to do all of this.
I see.
Any
How
other
would that
questions,
help
Jason?
you in the debate? You would
I'm not here to be questioned.
hold up a mirror?
You don't ask me the questions. You ask Scott the questions.
Any other questions about the other scenario, the eating the cell phone and gaining its powers?
What would
I
that
mean-
be? Just
Can
the
I
power
take a
to-
caller very quickly?
Oh, yes, please take a caller, Chip.
I just say it, baby.
Oh, the
President
baby's
is
back.
back. Baby, hello, baby.
I just say it, baby. From before.
Yes, we remember you, baby.
I ate my baby a cell phone,
Oh, no.
so I know what happened.
So how does this work?
just pressing my tummy right now. I have the power of the cell phone.
Oh, and what are you doing with that power?
I'm calling pizza places.
To order pizza or
I'm
you're prank calling?
pranking. It's crank calls.
What do you say?
It's baby crank calls.
What are you saying to these pizza places?
I say, hola.
Here, do one. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Here, yeah, let's test one out.
Hola.
Hey, this is a pizza place.
Hola. Can I have a pizza, please?
Oh yeah, what's your name?
Mike Hunt.
How do you spell that?
I don't know how to spell. I'm a baby.
Click.
May I say, it doesn't seem so much that the baby had harnessed the power of a cell phone so much as just was using a cell phone in a different way.
No, what you're not getting, because it's the magic of radio and phone calls,
Indeed.
is that he was pressing his stomach and transmitting through his baby body.
But still, the cell phone
You still could do.
cell phone seems to be intact in
Yeah.
the baby's belly.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
not very impressive.
So I think the ghost one would win then.
Well, hold the
How
fucking
dare
phone.
you! I do.
am inside my
sorry.
tummy.
It's almost
Apology accepted.
it's almost like you have
for
never
acceptance.
played this before, don't know the rules.
Sorry.
We do not vote yet, Jason Woliner.
Sorry, Scott.
He's a bit of a tyro when it comes to would you rather.
He's a maverick.
All right, so let's vote. We'll start with Jason
I just
Walder.
got a real talking.
I had one further question, if I
Nope,
may.
sorry, we're voting.
Fair enough.
Jason, what do you got?
Ghost.
Ghost, and why is that?
I think there's more power to be gained. And
The
easier.
power of Abe Lincoln?
Yeah.
But what does Abe Lincoln do? What are his powers?
He's just an important person.
The power to be a VIP.
Yes.
All right, moving on to Andrew Lloyd Webber. We can get a question in if you had one.
Well, I just wanted to know, do standard text messaging rates still apply if I eat this phone?
Great question.
Thank you.
No, you get free texts. So that's one...
Unlimited?
Unlimited, yes, free text.
Who
as
are
much
you
as you want.
texting?
Oh, so many people. I love to text.
Really?
Yes, I'll text, let's see, David Bowie. I'll text Rod Stewart. I'll text the Queen of England, Elizabeth.
lot
the
of-
second.
So now, how do you vote then? Does that sway your vote at all?
Are you asking me for my vote now?
Yes, vote, please.
I vote for the ghost.
The ghost, why
Yes! Well, I would like to have ghostly powers, walk through walls, appear in bedrooms that bear my name and such and so forth.
Wait, bedrooms that bear your name?
Well, yes, you're Lincoln's ghost. He haunts the White House.
thought you
Your
meant Andrew
American
Lloyd
White
Webber's.
House.
I was wondering what bedrooms have Andrew Lloyd Webber's name on them.
In your house, famously,
I would
you sleep in the
probably.
Andrew Lloyd Webber
Yes,
bed.
I do sleep in the Andrew Lloyd Webber bedroom.
You have a sign on yours that says, "This is Andrew Lloyd Webber's bedroom. Bless this mess."
I have a plaque, a brass plaque that reads Andrew Lloyd Webber sleeps here. And you don't have to be crazy to sleep here, but it sure helps.
All right, moving to Chupacabra. How do you vote, sir?
I vote for the baby cell phone.
Really? Tell us why.
Because...
Wait, it's not a baby's cell phone necessarily.
to
Oh, it's not?
No, that was
No, it's just you have the powers of the
That
cell
was a
phone.
device of your own creation.
I would... Okay, then I must rethink this. Because if I could have a baby that was a cell phone, I would take that for sure.
Well, of course we all would.
That's not what we're voting on.
My heavens, that's a no-brainer.
If we could hold a baby up to our ears
Yes.
instead of these heavy cell phones.
Ew. I would rather hold a nice 8-pound baby up to my ear.
these hard cell
His
phones.
little soft belly.
Yes.
Just grazing
Pressing
my ear.
against your
And
cheek.
it would laugh every time you held it
He
up.
would
and made it
giggle
fall.
and goo.
The best would be... It would be a flip phone.
Of course,
And you smoosh their fat, chubby baby legs into
Yes.
their faces, and you put it into your pocket, and then you have a baby in your pocket.
Finally, mankind's greatest dream.
You know what? I'm going to say that if you vote for that, then you are the winner.
Yes, I
because
vote for
it's
that
going
then.
off the board. But that is a better scenario than
Thinking
either of
outside
these.
of the box.
And but that's all that we have time for today. It's just one question. So Chupacabra, you are the winner today.
Okay.
Congratulations.
You win a
Cuckoo-rickoo.
pair of I'm Saving My Hymen for Jesus panties.
Oh, good.
Donated by the fine ladies of broadcomedy.com. And that is how you play Would You Rather?
Questions.
All right, that is how you play.
Would you rather?
Now, guys, we're at the most exciting time of the show. Okay?
Oh, yes.
This is the time
Fall
I was
asleep again.
talking about a little bit before.
Oh, I know what's coming.
All right, let's play the theme song over here.
For my next number,
Oh, I didn't know it started with some of this. Let's get through dialogue.
famous classic
Let's vamp.
in all
Blah, blah, blah. Rap songs.
How about
Always
Blue
with the-
Moon?
Oh, here we go. It's time for the plugs. Plugs are happening. Here we go.
What is this song? Why?
This song is Plug Tunin' by De La Soul. It was suggested to me by Michael Garrett. Said this would be good theme music for the plugs.
I would be
So-
more impressed if it were Leaf Garrett.
Or Brad Garrett, the noted giant who stars on situation comedies.
Oh. Oh, Deborah! Oh.
Rape.
Oh.
Rape.
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect.
All right. Plugs. Here we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're going to do our plugs. Starting with you, Jason. What do you got to plug?
Tonight on HBO.
Tonight meaning Friday if
tonight,
you're listening to this on Friday.
March 12th.
I don't know.
HBO, a thing called Designated Driver, part of the...
What the fuck is that?
It's part of the Funny or Die show.
What is that?
Some gypsy ghost
What
just
was
took
that?
over the radio station
Hey, hold
briefly.
Is
Hold
the
on.
next program
Hold
beginning?
on. Engineer Stu, what was that?
A commercial that just started airing.
What the fuck?
Commercial.
Keep that off.
An advert?
This is...
We're doing plugs. This is the part of the show everyone looks forward to for the whole goddamn week. And you have to play a stupid commercial in the middle of it?
Scott Ackerman, are you going to plug a prima donna rant?
Violent outburst?
All right, I'm sorry. So we have a Designated Driver, Funny or Die.
Yeah, that's the one thing I did on the Funny or Die show tonight. And then 1,000 Cats
Oh, that's
coming
just
soon.
the one thing that you
1,000
contributed
cats.
tonight. The Funny or Die.
the one
Well, there's
thing.
there's a lot of things in that show.
Oh, but this is the only one.
The only one tonight. Yes.
Oh, the only one tonight. So we have
Yes.
plenty more to look
Well,
forward
there's
to.
a couple more coming up.
1,000 Cats coming up. You directed that.
Coming
That
up.
was really funny with the band from the show. Brett Gelman is in there.
Right.
Yes.
Filthy Brett
Filthy man.
Gilman.
Filthy man.
Band, Brett Gelman.
Disturbing what he did.
Anything else to plug? What else are you doing?
Season finale of Parks and Recreation coming.
And you directed the season finale. They
Doing that
entrusted
in
that
the
to you.
next 2 weeks.
That's
what I'll be
amazing.
doing. That'll air later in the year.
Andrew Lloyd W., do you have anything to plug, or does your friend Paul F. You know Paul
Yes,
F. Tompkins?
I do.
You have never been seen in the same room.
We are intimate friends.
Did he want to pass on any plugs?
Well, he has this show. It's called The Paul F. Tompkins Show. I don't know where he came up with that title. Perhaps a contest? Anyway, it's celebrating its anniversary, the 8th anniversary of the very first Paul F. Tompkins Show. It's happening at Largo at the Coronet Thursday, March 25th.
March 25th.
Yes.
Special guests, one would imagine.
Perhaps you're familiar with Ed Helms of The Office and The Hangover?
Really?
Yes.
Ed Helms, who has never written me back about doing this show.
Exactly. The very same.
No, he'll
we
do
talk
the
about
show.
it all the time.
I'm sure you do. Wait, you do with Ed Helms?
Yes, I do. I do.
Why
We
are you getting
correspond
involved in
frequently.
this?
I just like to talk to people. I'm lonely.
Well, thank you so much for dropping by, Andrew Lloyd W.
Thank you for having me.
Anything else
and
to plug?
I just
You're going to plug
human.
Love Never Dies, the Phantom of the Opera sequel? Or are you
No,
distancing yourself?
people are a bit down on it. I'd rather not
sorry.
mention it.
I'm sorry I brought that up. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Yes,
All right.
it was a bad idea.
You worked on
as
that
it
for
turns
like
out.
20 or 30 years.
Yes. So it's a good few decades of my life.
And you
Yes.
that came out like a week ago.
Didn't turn out like Avatar. No.
failed on it already.
No. People were far from excited about it.
Chupacabra,
Hey.
what do you got? You have a friend, Nick Kroll, as well.
Yes, Nick Kroll, very handsome. He's on a TV show called The Life and Times of Tim.
Oh,
It's
that's
an
right.
animated cartoon
On HBO.
On HBO tonight.
Is that the only character that he plays on that show?
He plays a character named Stu. One or two other characters. That's every Friday night at 10:30 with the Ricky Gervais podcast.
Yay!
It's another podcast.
It's the animated Hour of Power on
Yes.
HBO.
Who's going to animate this show? That's what I want to know.
Oh, maybe that fellow suggested the plug song.
Oh, yeah, get to it.
What
Brad
else?
Garrett.
I'm doing Nick Kroll's doing a show at the South by Southwest
Oh, that's
called
right.
for the League, a TV show he's on FX.
The League Live. Yes,
Yeah.
that is Tuesday the 16th. Is that right?
See?
Now, what's that going to be?
That's going to be a bunch of guys being guys.
Drinking beer, hating women.
Yes.
All right, I want to plug South by Southwest. Thank you for reminding me. We are doing a live version of this show along with, I can finally announce it today, we're doing Doug Benson's I Love Movies as well as this show. We're doing what we did in San Francisco, where we're doing both of them back-to-back live.
Conjoined podcasts.
Yes, conjoined. And,
They used to call them Siamese in my day.
No, please. You can get information about that at coldtowntheater.com. That
When
is
are they?
Cold Town with an E at the end of the town. And
I
then
love ice cream.
theater without the E at the end. And then we're doing Comedy Death Ray after that with Brian Posehn, Todd Barry, Doug Benson, a bunch of people. And then I also want to plug this Sunday, we're doing the Comedy Death Ray movie with Michael Cera. He picked Freebie and the Bean. Also, my last plug, I never had plugs, but I have 3 this week. Look for Between Two...
I know, they're boring.
I know, Jesus. Look for Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis on Wednesday, coming up this Wednesday on Funny or Die.
Who
It'll
are those
premiere.
two things?
Oh, my gosh. All right, that is it. We did it.
I'm proud of all of us.
Can you believe we actually stayed alive?
I know. The odds were against us, weren't they?
We stayed alive for an hour.
The odds of us walking out of this room alive and intact were astronomical.
I know. Well, we haven't walked out of the room yet.
Good point.
I've got a gun.
Oh, no!
We may yet be assassinated.
Chupa, put that down.
It's filled with water.
Oh, it's so realistic.
That is poisonous.
All right, that's Comedy Death
Why
Ray.
did I drink that? When he's afraid of that.
I'll be at South by Southwest next week.
SXSW.
We'll have a guest host. We may have an extra show coming on Tuesday. I don't know. There may be word about that too. So
The last half hour of this one, perhaps?
but just stick.